Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we're having another quick look at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 because it has its next gen update and you'll all want to know if it's worth paying the tenner that Activision wants for the next gen version. I'll tell you now, no it's not. Let's get on with it. The next-gen version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is almost indistinguishable from the last-gen version. Outside of a few upgrades that most players won't get to try anytime soon, it's the same game with a very minor visual upgrade. The biggest difference is in resolution. The game now runs at 4K native on PS5 and Series X, though the original game didn't look half bad anyway, even if 4K was held back for this quick cash grab. Because let's be honest, that is exactly what this is. The resolution boost is nice, I'll say that, and I did notice that shadows, in particular, was sometimes much sharper on next-gen machines. Not always, mind you, and if you have a look at our comparison video, you'll see what I mean. Some shadows are sharper, others are identical. Nothing about this update screams next-gen, at least nothing that I can personally test. The next-gen upgrade brings support for 120 FPS, but as I don't have a TV capable of doing 120 FPS, I won't be able to test this anytime soon. That puts me on the same page as most of you, because most players are not sitting on these super expensive 120 FPS 4K TV sets, so that aspect of the upgrade is locked away for the fortunate few. For the rest of us, it's a simple resolution boost and improved atmospherics, which means the game is a little bit darker and moodier now. I don't like this. The colour change is off-putting and takes what was a lovely game to begin with and makes it a bit too dark. Hardly a next-gen feature if I could have achieved the same by tweaking my TV's settings. As an added extra bonus feature, if you're on Xbox Series XS, you get to play the game offline if your game crashes. This is an issue myself and others have come across. The game, at least the next-gen version, crashes within a few seconds of starting a level, and the only way to play if this happens is to set your console to offline mode. So, forget about playing multiplayer until this has been fixed. Money well spent, right? The game itself is unchanged, thankfully, so it's still a ton of fun to play and I wholly recommend it. I just don't recommend forking out the extra tenner for what is essentially a resolution boost and a colour change. If you really want to get that next gen effect, sit a bit further away from your TV and tweak the colour settings on your telly. You'll save a tenner that can be best spent elsewhere. Preferably on a game that doesn't shaft its players with upgrades that other publishers give for free, and better ones that don't break the game. And that is the end of this mini review. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, go on down below, hit the like and subscribe buttons, give the bell a tickle so that you're notified whenever we've got new stuff, and go to the info box for our social media channels, websites and our supporters page where you can support our team if you can. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.